Mr. Prosecutor, Fabiana Middleton and me had a last phone call September 8 when I was in the Flixbus from Schiphol to Antwerp. She was kidnapped. September 22, 100 KLP, Finnish officers, and 300 local policemen raided Sakilevuoto, an island between Finland and Sweden. They claim to have found two and they are brought to the police for so-called investigation with big brown envelopes to buy everything. Michel de Vlieger and Van Acker. Meanwhile, Fabiana was being radiated and all these motherfuckers raped her and started yelling, DJ! I refer to you from the evidence of base Boulogne when they were doing the same with American military ladies and they had to suck a guy and then he was shot in the back of the head and all these guys started yelling like a football stadium, like vandals and like hooligans. Mentals. Then started plucking females from the street and asked if they were the next slut of acts or she was in problem with prostitution and drugs, especially if it was minors because they don't give a fuck how old the pussy is. That's already know. Now, Sakilevuoto led to this. Elias was kidnapped and Belgium paid ransom for it, 1.5 million. Me and Fabiana had a pact in October 2018 already, which means I had no access to her bank account, but I could press charges in case she was missing, which I kept doing. I kept tracking her on several Gmails that I created. I took some evidence on StarMaker, including the heard footage of a song of Bonnie Tyler and other shit that are on Dr. Dre and Mr. Minute and that kind of StarMaker thing. Canada all took that to security. That was in court. That led to the big boy. Then Timo or Charles thought run with Elias and he came to your country, Eindhoven, and he had a helicopter flight to Antwerp because he so-called was chased by a criminal organization. So they helped a criminal fugitive with a kidnapped kid to Antwerp to block over your federal authority as well. Was it an Agusta helicopter maybe? Can you check how they got bought because Belgium has a little scandal of that. And then April, Live Nation took over Sportpaleis Group to wipe all the evidence out of the drop on the Nordea Bank of Fabiana Middleton because they wanted to claim extortion and half of the evidence was taken to United States and Canada locked it down and Tina cussed her ass off. So I managed to block that bank account and called Nordea from a medical hospital in Finland where I voluntarily went through and they couldn't keep me and they started hostaging and terrorizing and of course genociding and showing all over video solutions and on net to threaten people all around Helsinki to force and lock down. What worked? They wanted to force me back to Belgium. What they tried in France as well, which is clearly similar. And they tried in the United States too, which is clearly similar. So I would like to press charges for that. Next time they raid an island, please be the right people, because Fabiana could have been taken to safety September 22 instead of November 3 or 28, October 28. 2 months difference. Radiated, all her organs were failing, raped, diplomatic status abused on Luisa, raped in Finland and prostituted, a so-called immunity. Annie was a friend as well. Tickets used, tickets Fabiana got in her daycare center from people who had kids she was working for. 4. Not 5. 5, not 6. 5 tickets with flowers and chocolates she got in June. And that just before Midsommarnacht, which means end of the fucking school in Finland. Now, December, after I find Fabiana, November 21, cut in pieces in 3 countries, in the Seine, in Paris, in Zandhoven in Belgium, and in Rovaniemi, close to the military base. There was the corpse and the head with another ziplock in the mouth, a broken ring or a flattened ring, and her Minotaur, because they couldn't cut it out. They found her foot and her hand in Zandhoven, another foot and a hand in the sand in France. Now, let that be all spots, because Zandhoven, Alexander worked the so-called copyright. And the sand where the catacombs are, there are so many skulls found. Are you surprised that France wouldn't let me go when I landed there after winning already a human rights court in 2014 and seeing Police Nationale was involved? And again in Calais, from all over. Now, call me stupid, but I see you give them time and not give me help. And I'm sorry for that, but your Dutch guys are not gonna fix it. When I saw that shit already happen in Eindhoven, and already saw girls missing in Amsterdam during dance events, on a girlie that was crying when I was recording one of my rap songs in front of Hotel Radio 538 during ADE 2018. Now, who you gonna call? Because I expect a call. And I ain't telling bullshit. Axe out.